Hello everybody, welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And yeah, we're out here by the water tank, and I'm coming out here to see what my water levels are, to see how well I'm doing on that. And it's two ways of checking that. Here is I can go up there and open the top and look inside, or I come up my stairs here about part way, and then just on the side of the barrel here, okay, so right here is about my level. So that's about 1,800 gallons, 1,800 gallons. On these, which are separate, those are just about full. Yep, those are just about full. So, let's see. Oh yeah, water's right about there. So, I got, in these I got just under 900 gallons with these barrels going around the outside. So, I'll be good for a while. I'm hoping to be able to get through the middle of December. As you all know, I should be having my money by sometime around the 13th of December. Hopefully everybody say a prayer, make sure that goes through, because if it doesn't, there's going to be some problems, and ain't going to be problems I want to deal with. So I got to come up here. I did check the other day, because I thought I had some more chlorine still here. I got to come up here and clean the filters. So I'll replace that one. I've got replacements for it, because once they are full like that, they don't wash out. That one's a pleated filter. Normally what you would use in a jacuzzi. And I can shut the water off there. The water is already shut off here from the blue barrel, so it doesn't flow. And then I got another one of those out here to shut off the other side. So that closes off the barrels from the tank. And I can take that filter off of there and then run it down to the garden house, where I've got a pressurized system down there that runs on solar. And I can spray that off with some fresh water, clean that up, put it back on again, and be ready to go for another 6 or 8 months or a year or so. Usually about a year on a sediment filter that size. So this one has been here for about 8 months. And I did run some water through that for a while, because I got really low on water and couldn't afford to buy any. But I had a friend help me out on that, so I do have water that I can get through the year with if I need to. Nice, really nice out right now. It's warm over here. When you get in the shade, it gets really cool. But yeah, that's one of the things that I had to do. Also, we have a couple more warm days coming up. I'm going to start trenching for the cinder block that's going to go in as the footing for the guest cabin, because I still have a whole list of names of people who bought those blocks for the cabin, because that's going to be a block cabin at least halfway up the walls. I'm hoping to be able to go all the way up the walls, but we'll have to see if the money comes in for that or not, and see how the prices go after the first of the year, see if we get our economy back on track here and make things a little bit more affordable. But I'm going to start trenching for the block and getting that all set in and leveled, so that when the time comes, I can go get a pallet of bags of concrete, and I'll mix those with my spectacular rapid rod mixer, and I'll show you how I do that on when the time comes. And I got to put rebar in it, all of that stuff, get them all anchored together, and that'll have the footing all in there. And then I'm going to be doing I don't know if I'm going to rent one of those trailers that you haul with concrete already in it and bring it out here, and I will pour a slab over the top of everything. So the concrete floor will be the base of that cabin. Now, on my cabin, I did a raised floor with wood. And like I said, if you get a chance to do it again, what would you do? Well, I'm getting a chance to do it again on the second cabin here. So what I'm going to be doing on the second cabin is a solid floor, because that other one, I have problems with ants coming up from underneath. And one year, before I had animals out here, before I had Tomcat or the dogs, I had a problem with mice in there. They were in the walls and in the attic and driving me nuts all night long. So I don't want to do that again. So I figured I'll do a concrete floor on here. And if I do the cinder block halfway up, at least the walls, if I can't go all the way up because of costs, at least halfway up, I won't have to worry about any critters coming up from underneath, because they're not going to get through the concrete. So that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. So I've got the plan all laid out on how the rooms are going to go on that. I'm going to have a small living room, a large bedroom, and the living room will be able to, with one of those hide-a-couches or hide-a-beds, I'll be able to turn that into a 2-bedroom if necessary. And then kitchen dinette, and then a full bath. And my drain lines that run to my gray water are right over here already. In the bathroom, I will have a regular toilet and a compost toilet. So the regular toilet will be for non-solids, and the compost toilet will be for all the solids. Pretty good. It saves the trouble of having to put a septic system in. And then somewhere down the line, maybe, if everything goes well, I will trench and put a septic tank out in that area between the bushes. And then I could tie both cabins into the septic tank, and everything would be just like indoor plumbing. But I also have to add another one of these big tanks. That's a 2,500 gallon. And that usually, I'm pretty good with water and saving on water. So 2,500 gallons will usually last me 8 to 10 months. So I need to increase that if I go with 2 cabins out here, even though one of them will only be used for a visitor's cabin. For those of you who are going to be entering some of my contests in the future, and those of you who will also be paid members of my channel, one of the perks you're going to have is I'll have your names all on a list, and I'll draw those on a live show. I'll pick a couple of names, and you'll be responsible for getting out here, but you get to spend a week out here and learn from G-Bear and his off-grid ways. And you can come out with a list of questions of something that you want to learn about, and we'll see if we can't put together a class on that. How's that sound? That was my plan, and I'm going to try to stick to it. I'm just hoping for the finances to finally square away here so I can get all of this done. And the blocks, I was selling those at $5 a piece, donations on $5, and I'll be getting back to that. But on the walls, on the inside of the walls, I'll be painting those blocks white, and then on each one of the blocks, I'll be painting the channel name or the name of the individual who donated the money for it. So if you sent $20, you get 4 blocks with your name across 4 blocks. Things like that. Pretty cool. So inside, instead of just blank walls, when I got somebody, guests coming up here to spend time, and they're bored after dark and they don't feel like sleeping right away, they can go around and read the names and channel names that are on the blocks and check them out on their phone. Isn't that a fun idea? I thought so. All right, everybody, I want to thank you all for joining me tonight, and we'll be getting to it again soon. I did want to bring a joke out with me, but I wasn't planning on it because now I'm shooting 2 videos. I am on Rumble now, and I have the same name for my channel. It's GBear's Off-Grid Ways on Rumble, rumble.com. And if you can go over there and just sign up for Rumble and join my channel. It's free to join still, but they start, let's just say I'm liking everything about the way they run their channel. There's less controversy on it, and less wrapping tourniquets around your neck like some of the other channels I know. And I'm liking it pretty much so far. But yeah, if you can, go on there and subscribe, or follow, as they call it. It's not subscribe. You click on follow. And also leave me a short comment in the comment section saying something like, hi, GBear, I came over to see how your new channel's working. Because it'll be 2 different videos. I'll do a video for YouTube, and I'll do a video for Rumble. 2 separate videos. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. This is GBear signing off.